Nagsimula na mga kababayan yung 9th public hearing ng Quadcom. Nagsasagawa ng opening statement po yung overall chairman na si Congressman Ace Barbers. Pakinggan po natin.
Sa tiwala ninyong lahat sa Quadcom, kami ay nagpapasalamat at nangangakong hindi dito magtatapos ang lahat. Umpisa pa lamang po ito ng pagkamit ng hustisya para sa bayan. Magandang umaga at maraming salamat po. The Chair of the Committee on Human Rights, Congressman Benny Abante, you are now recognized.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Chair, sa atin pong Senior Deputy Speaker, Tong Gonzales, sa ating Deputy Speaker, J.J. Suarez. Gayun din, kinikilala ko ang former Pangulo ng Pilipinas, GMA. Gayun din ay sa aking mga tireless na mga co-chairs, distinguished colleagues na kasama po natin dito.
So na-invite si GMA.
At gayon din po, gusto ko rin kilalanin ang
yung ating dating Pangulong Digong, biglang nagkasakit po. Biglang sumama yung pakiramdam. Hindi na mag-attend.
This 9th hearing of the Quad Committee, let me begin by saying that this representation is heartened by the progress we have made. The journey has not been easy. It has been long and tedious and tiring. But though our work is far from over, we have already begun to see action as a result of the information and evidence we have gathered. Ito po ay binanggit na sa atin ng pinaka-chair po ng Quadcom na ito, si Congressman Ace Barbers. For example, together with my fellow chairs, we have filed a bill, House Bill number 10986, that seeks to classify extrajudicial killings as heinous crimes, crimes that, if proven, will be punishable by life imprisonment or 20 to 40 years in prison. Ito po ay significant step towards ensuring that those who commit such grave acts will face the full force of the law, whoever. Ito po ay hakbang para di na maulit ang karumal-dumal na patayan na naganap, a war that unfairly and tragically claimed the lives of innocents in the name of protecting the innocent. The war on drugs po na ginawa ng dating administrasyon, wala po akong problema dyan. Ang malaking problema ko ay kung bakit kinakailangan merong mga pinatay na more than 20,000. Yan ang malaking problema ng ating bayan ngayon. We have also filed a bill, House Bill number 10987, that seeks to prohibit all forms of offshore gaming operations in the country and provide penalties for violations thereof. Additionally, the House Quad Committee has turned over critical documents to the Office of the Solicitor General. These documents pertain to the land acquisitions and properties believed to be owned, procured, or acquired by Chinese nationals in violation of our Constitution. We have urged the OSG to move swiftly and file severe forfeiture cases against those accused of fraudulently obtaining Philippine citizenship to illegally acquire land and operate businesses here. Our message is clear. We cannot allow foreigners to steal our land under our very noses. The law must be applied, and no one should profit from actions that undermine the integrity of our nation, especially foreigners who exploit the gaps and weaknesses in our bureaucracy. Meron ding mga na kasama dito sa pagkakabenta lupang ito. Samantalang napakaraming mga kababayan natin ang walang lupa at walang bahay, pero itong mga foreigners na ito ay nagmamay-ari na napakalaking lupa sa iba't ibang dako sa ating bansa.
Correct.
It is true that the gears of the law may sometimes grind slowly. But as we have seen, when properly oiled with testimony, evidence, and the steadfast desire to obtain justice, those gears will eventually crush the guilty. Our work may be exhausting, and at the end of each hearing, we may find ourselves tired and weary. But we know it is worth it when we see our patience and perseverance rewarded with progress. We know it is worth it when we see justice being served. To the craven who continue to run and hide in order to evade the long reach of the law, or those who cannot own up to their actions and face this committee, your time will come. To former President Rodrigo Duterte, who has signified his intention to appear before the Quad Committee, get well soon. Sana po makapunta kayo sa susunod na hearing. Sana po samahan ka ng ibang invited personalities na nagtatago pa rin. Sana po sa pagito, marami mga katanungan ang maaari po ninyong sagutin. The Bible offers us encouragement in Galatians chapter 6 verse number 9, and I quote, "And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." End of quote. This passage speaks directly to the spirit that drives the Quad Committee. It reminds us that while the path of justice is often long and arduous, it is a path worth walking. It is this commitment to a just cause that gives us the willpower and endurance to hold these marathon hearings and to slowly unearth the evidence that will be responsible for exacting accountability for years of wrongdoing. To my fellow members, to the resource persons who have come forward with the truth, and to every Filipino who yearns for a just society, let us continue to press on. We may grow tired, but we will not give up. We believe that the pursuit of justice is not only our duty, but our calling. At dahilan po sa ating Quad Committee hearings na ito na po ang pinapanood ng maraming ating mga kababayan. Ayon nga po sa sinabi sa article ng Chief Justice Art Panganiban na ito pong Quadcom na ito ang pinaka-telenovela ng maraming mga kababayan. Bakit po? Sapagkat live and real time ang ating pinag-uusapan dito. Kaya mga kaibigan, sa aking mga kasangga, maraming salamat po. And may we continue to serve the cause of justice with faith in the Almighty and unwavering resolve. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, Congressman. The next to deliver
Mabigat
his
po.
opening remarks
Matindi.
is the Chair of Public Order and Safety. Congressman Dan Fernandez, you are recognized.
Mr. Chairman, I will not be delivering any preliminary remarks on this ninth committee hearing.
Thank you, Congressman Fernandez, for cooperating. The next to deliver his opening remarks is Congressman Caraps Paduano, the Chair of the Committee on Public Accounts.
Thank you,
are
Mr.
recognized.
Chairman. As practiced by this representation, I would like to submit once again my opening remarks to its entire discussion, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you likewise for cooperating, Congressman Paduano. We now proceed with the next part of the agenda. Comsec, you are directed to recognize and acknowledge the presence of our honorable members and acknowledge as well the presence of our resource persons for today's committee hearing. Comsec.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Honorable members of this committee, ladies and gentlemen. For this ninth joint public hearing, we have with us the following